Hey, good day, friend. How are you? I hope all is well. Doing the Toluca Lake market update today. Toluca Lake is a 1.2 square mile neighborhood that is part of Los Angeles. It abuts directly up to the city of Burbank. And it does have a lake. So we're going to break out today what's been happening in Toluca Lake. We're not going to go through the median home sales price or list price. Makes little sense to do that on a rolling basis because the sales are it varies a great deal. If two homes sold or three homes sold in a matter of a month, or even five or six homes sold in a month, the month to month median sales price can vary a great deal because in Toluca Lake, well, I'll get to it as far as when we map it out. There's a portion of Toluca Lake that is south of the 134 freeway. That is most of your luxury properties. There's some homes that are more entry level there for what entry level is in the neighborhood. But north of the 134, you do have a lot more opportunities that typically do come to the market that are more in the entry level range, from around a million up to, say, million six, million seven, if you call that entry level, as that's what it is for Toluca Lake. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my screen here as far as the MLS information. Okay, there we go. And what we're looking at right now, we have 16 active listings in Toluca Lake. We have 3 that are under contract and 3 that are pending sale, so a total of 6 properties in escrow. We do have 1 listing that's on hold right now. And I won't go into any detail on that, but when a property is on hold, it could be on hold for countless reasons. So could be on hold because they've decided to do a little bit of work to the property. Could be on hold because something came up on title that the owner has to clear. Could be on hold because they have multiple offers in hand, and they don't need any more. They're just reviewing their offers. Could be on hold for literally countless reasons. So I'm going to uncheck that hold status there. And then we've had 20 single-family homes in Toluca Lake sell in the past 3 months since February 5th of this year. So 20 sold with 16 active right now and 6 in escrow. Shows us that the little neighborhood of Toluca Lake that actually packs quite a punch here, is running at less than 3 months inventory on the market right now for single-family homes specifically. So as I was stating, you have more of the luxury properties down in this area here, south of the 134. You cross over into Burbank right about here. Okay, so North Clybourne Avenue. You cross over into the city of Burbank here. You have your actual lake in Toluca Lake right down here. And then up here north of the 134 is where you can find some of your entry-level properties like this 1.3 or this sale for $950,000. So we'll get into some of that, but let's uncheck the solds. And there's nothing coming soon, and there is no MLS exclusives in Toluca Lake right now at this moment. So let's uncheck your properties that are in escrow. All right. So let's go into what is currently on the market right now. Now, if I go in here and view listings, we can see that nothing new has come on the market in the past 2 weeks. Nothing new has been listed as far as single family homes in the neighborhood of Toluca Lake, city of Los Angeles, over the course of the past 2 weeks, except Kling Street, which is 13 days on the market right now at a list price of $1,799,000. So that's really your newest listing is right there. But let's take a look at this. Let's go take a look at 4352 Foreman Avenue. Now, this is a super cool property listing. This is actually, it's notable. It is an estate property that was, let's see here, built in 1926. So the house is literally 100 years old. So just celebrating its 100th birthday. It's listed for $5,299,000. And your 6-bedroom, 6-bath, 5,976 square feet on a 19,500 square foot lot. So Clump Estate was once owned by the namesake for Clump Avenue, right? Clump Avenue runs north and south in North Hollywood and Studio City. In fact, if I pulled this up for just a second, you could see Clump Avenue runs down into Dilling Street right there, and right at that intersection is where you actually find the Brady Bunch house in Studio City. So in neighboring Studio City, I should say, because they're right next to each other, Studio City and Toluca Lake. So anyway, let's take a look at some of the pictures for this house, for the Clump Estate here in Toluca Lake. Spanish colonial style. New sod there, but I mean, that's just, I think, dressing up what needs to be dressed up here. This estate is beautiful, definitely speaks for itself, right? Some of the pictures look a little bit dim. I might, go for some more light here in showcasing this house, but man, this is a beautiful home. Look at that pocket door with the stained glass, you could, I mean, even if you're not interested in buying this property, you could definitely take a look at this property and get some ideas for your own home, or for your dream home. Kitchen is beautifully updated. Just amazing, original attention to detail in this estate home. 100 years old. This definitely deserved a moment of our time to take a look at. It's not the first time it's been listed on the market. It did have other attempts to sell the property. It's really, it's going to wind up being a matter of price. It's going to be wind up being a matter of who wants this estate and what they're willing to pay for it, right? But yeah, I mean, just absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's actually take a look at, let's go back to our one-line report here, and let's go ahead and take a look at 4720 Denny. So now we're going to move to the north side of the 134 freeway, and this is going to be a fixer. Probably a fairly heavy fixer. It's a very small house on a nice size lot. So you've got 976 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Great location just south of Camarillo, but far enough off of the 134 freeway there where you have the convenience to get on there and get anywhere you're going, but really don't have to deal with freeway noise if you're right up on it. Like this has a good bit of distance away there. So you're looking at $973.26 a square foot for the list price of $949,906. Lot size is great. 6,440 square feet is a decent lot size. You could totally do something else here. Let's take a look at the house itself that is there now. Great job of outlining the location of the property and at least one of the landmarks. Yeah, I don't think this is a restoration candidate as much as it is. It might not be a tear down, but it might be something that you expand upon. The buyer expands upon a great deal. Um, but obviously, it's not in move-in condition, right? So this property does need a lot of work. It's underbuilt for the particular area, so at least an add-on, if not a tear down. Um, but and I don't know why the floor plan's there. That's but yeah. So this is about as entry level as it gets for Toluca Lake. Clearly, the property needs a lot of work. Might consider it a tear down, might consider it something that you would take down to the studs, add on a good amount of square footage, and totally remodel it. But there you have it. So let's go back to the one line report. We're going to go south again. We're going to go south of the 134 and into, where is it? Where did it go? Oh my goodness. We had a great property to look at here. Where did it go? Toluca Lake Avenue. 10064 Toluca Lake Avenue. So the storied lake in Toluca Lake. So this is a lakefront property here in Toluca Lake for $6,850,000. 6 bedrooms, 5 baths. That's 2 full baths, 2 3/4, and 1/2. So love that. I think it's very, very important as a listing agent to be specific in relation to the bathroom count and what types of bathrooms you have. So you have 2 full, which should have a shower and a tub, 2 3/4, which do not have a tub, and then 1/2, which just really has a toilet and a sink. So looking at this listing and it's properly accounted for there. A lot of times you'll walk into a home listing that says it has 3 baths or 2 baths, but there's no tub in the house. So I mean, really, I don't know. It should be specific. So I like that they've done that here. So 5,632 square feet on a 10,000 square foot lot, 10,002 square feet. You've got your homeowners association fee here, because obviously if you're going to live lakefront, you're going to have a homeowners association fee. So it's $4,700 annually. And yeah, let's take a look at the pictures of this house. This is a wonderful estate, lakefront, Toluca Lake. You have your pool in the backyard here. Video. It's terraced down to the lakefront. Beautiful view, right? You look out over your pool and you've got the lake out there in front of you, the mountains in the background, some cool LED lighting, new age LED lighting, it looks like, in the swimming pool. And there you go. There's a view from up above, from the upper floors out onto the lake. Front of the home. Beautiful job in showcasing the house too, I have to say. So this, as far as Toluca Lake goes, this is where it's at, right? I mean, just absolutely beautiful. This is fully worth the price of admission. You're going to pay multi-million dollars. You're going to pay $10 million even up, for depending on the estate that you have that's lakeside. There's very, very few properties, relatively speaking, that are going to be lakefront properties in Toluca Lake. Toluca Lake is small to begin with, which, like I said, that's why it makes little to no sense to really outline on a rolling basis what the median sales price is, because you could have a couple of these homes sell on a given month and really nothing in the lower level, lower range. Or you could have a month where you have nothing in the upper end of the market, in the upper echelon of the market sell, and you have everything that's towards the entry level sell. So you go from a median sales price in Toluca Lake of $5 million to 1.8, right? And that's meaningless because it is such a small and exclusive area. Call me if you have any questions about getting into Toluca Lake. Even if that's a condo, there's some great condo options that I haven't outlined here in the neighborhood update. I tend to strictly stick to single family homes. Let's get out of there. But Toluca Lake is a luxury neighborhood for the most part. So if you have any questions, but in the meantime, like and subscribe my videos so you get notified when I have a new update pop up, or if I'm sharing a golden nugget of information or tips to help you navigate through selling a property or buying a property anywhere in Los Angeles. Happy to help you. And you can go grab some time on my calendar as well. But definitely like and subscribe so that you get notified when I post some new content. So thank you so much for being with us. Hope it was informative. I hope you had a good time looking at some of these properties with me. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.